Deborah Donaldson here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use a software called conversion.ai. This is an artificial intelligence software that will help you create your content for your blog, so you will free up so much time you will be amazed. So I just want to say, let's get started.
Okay, so the first software I want to talk about is called conversion.ai, and they have named their software Jarvis, and this comes from the movie Iron Man. Now, so of course the first thing you would need to do is sign up for your account, and I will be putting a link in the description below which will give you some extra credits to play with to make sure that this program is a good match for what you want it to do. If you are a blogger, then you will really need the Pro Unlimited account, because that's going to make it so that you can create as much content as you need to create your blog posts. And so you really need the Unlimited if you're creating these 1,500, 2,000 word blog posts. Now, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is, actually, let's go over here to, let's go to the dashboard so I can show you what all is here. So with the Pro account, you get the long form assistant, which is what you need for your blog posts. If you are doing the free trial, then this area here will not show up. Or if you're just on the regular monthly plan, then you won't have the long form assistant. So there are a ton of different templates in here. If you want to write a creative story, you can use this here. Blog post outlines, intro paragraphs, and I'll be showing you how to use some of these things to create your blog post with minimal effort and just save you a ton of time. I am really impressed with this product. Okay, so long form assistant, that's what I'm going to go to, and I'm going over here. And the content I want to create, the topic that I thought of today is, what is the difference between quitting and giving up? And let's see, quitting. And then continue. Title, I don't know what to call this, so I want Jarvis to come up with some titles, so let's generate some ideas. And 3 ways to never give up. Are you just quitting or giving up? Quit or give up, that's the question. Giving up isn't the same as quitting. The difference between, so I could use that one. Okay, so we will, let's see, I like this one here. Giving up isn't the same as quitting. Intro paragraph, let's see, I don't really know what to come up with, so I'm going to say generate some ideas. And so you can see already this has saved me a ton of time. So Jarvis is coming up with some ideas. Quitting and giving up are 2 words that get thrown around, but they don't mean the same thing. Okay, there we go. Giving up and quitting are 2 words. Giving up is when you stop trying or quit before you finish what you're doing. Quitting is when you decide to leave something permanently. Giving up is never the same as quitting. And giving up does not mean you have quit. You've given up. Okay, so I'm going to just pick this one here. So I'll say use this one. Setup is complete. Open the editor. So now we're here into the compose, but the next thing I want to do is show you the free tool that I'm using to come up with content. So I'm going to go over here to Google, and what I did was I typed in the difference between quitting and giving up. And the tool that I want to tell you about is called SEO Minion. Excuse me. The tool that I want to tell you about is called SEO Minion, SEO-M-I-N-I-O-N, and this is a free Chrome extension, so you don't need to pay for anything. And so when you type in your search up here in Google, try and keep it a little generic, but you're going to come to SEO Minion, this little orange guy here, And he gives you a whole bunch of things that you can search for. You can look for video listings, you can look for local listings, all this kind of stuff. But what I like to use is, let's get back over here, is PAA, which is people also asked, and get suggestions. So I usually pick the top 10 questions that people also asked when this has been typed into Google, because this will help me with answering questions in my article and making sure that it has value for Google so that it will rank well. So then I clicked on here, and then all you do, you want to download and you want to say go. Now I already downloaded this, so here we are with my thing here, and then these are the questions that people also asked. Why you should never give up, what to do when you feel like quitting, can I quit my job due to stress, what does giving up mean? So these are all topics that I can add into my article. And then if I need more information, then I can go. You also get the URL that this article appeared in. So if you need to go do some more research, then you can go and read the article there. So as always, you don't want to just copy someone else's material. Make sure that you put it in your own words, but you can get ideas from other people. And also the other thing is sometimes Jarvis will come up with statistics and things like that, and you will need to check your facts if you are using something like that. Just because Jarvis has quoted it doesn't mean that it's totally 100% true. So if Jarvis has listed 99% of people do such and such, you'll just need to do a little research on your own to confirm that it really is 99% of people. Okay, so these are the different topics I can use in my blog post. So let's go back over here to Document Editor, and I'm going to go over here to Power Mode. And so I want Jarvis to come up with some more information here. So compose. A great example of giving up is when we feel like our best efforts aren't good enough and we decide to give in. So down here you'll see make some edits. Jarvis will only write a little bit and then will stop. You'll need to make a few edits before Jarvis can come up with more information. So a little trick that I just recently learned is to actually Control C, Control V, and then Control Z, and then you can type compose some more. So I'm on a PC, obviously, so all I did was I copied the last sentence, put it in there, and then deleted it, so Jarvis thought that I had edited. I'm just creating content right now, so I just want to get as much as I can. Quitting is a little more difficult to define. There are different reasons for quitting. So now let's go back to the table of contents that I got. So if I want to copy this here, Control C, I can put this in as my table of contents. And so we can go here, and then if I don't want it to go before that, I can just put in so that Jarvis knows that this is the top thing. Is quitting a sign of failure? So we'll say compose. Jarvis will come up with some more information. And then I can, like I said, I can copy this. Control C. And then I'm going to paste. Control V. And then I'm going to go back and delete what I just pasted, which on PC is that. And then I'm going to say compose some more. And Jarvis will compose some more. So then if I want to go on to the next question, what is the difference between giving up and having enough? I can just put my little hashtags here and move this on and come in here And again, I'll need to probably Control C, Control V, Control Z, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say compose. And again, Jarvis is continuing on with creating content. Now, just in those few minutes, you can see that I have already created 597 words on this article. And the amount of work that I have done has just been very minimal. Now, for me, it is so much easier for me to edit something that already exists than it is to just stare at my computer screen and try and come up with content on what it is that I want to write about. The nice thing with this and using SEO Minion is then I am really answering questions that people are actually typing into Google, which means that this information is going to be more likely to show up on the first page of Google. And the benefit to that then is that you're going to get a lot more people to your website, reading your content, clicking on your links, purchasing whatever product you might be promoting. So I have found that Jarvis, conversionai, and SEO Minion has been a great benefit to my blog and the creation of content. I can't tell you how much time, how much time it has saved me in creating content. I have been just so impressed with this product. So I could probably go on and on forever on this, but I'll just stop right there. And hopefully with this demonstration, you can see how easy and time-saving it is to create your blog posts without a ton of time. And then my last thing for this is to say that this can also save you a ton of money, because there are a lot of professional bloggers out there, and what they've done is they hire a VA or virtual assistant or someone to actually create their blog post for them, but that means that they're paying that person. Well, if you're putting out new content every single week, you're paying for that assistant can really add up in terms of expenses. So this way you have a lot more control over your content. You're just paying a small monthly fee for conversionai, and you are creating content with no issues and saving time on your blog posts. So I hope you've enjoyed this content, and keep watching, and I'll see you on the next one.